Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Um, and right now we're gonna be reading the world's best assassin reincarnated in a different world as an Aristocrat chapter 1.2. So previously on the last chapter 1.1, he was given some option and being able to choose his own skills, whatever he desired. So let's begin and cut to the chase. And here we go. In the world, I'm beginning to reincarnated to people are granted blessings called skills when they are born. There are 123,851 kinds of skills people can master with their bodies. There are 5 ranks called S, A, B, and C, and rank D. And it is possible to master skills from each of them one by one. Theoretically, you could get your hands on every skill, but reaching the S rank is 1 in 100 million possibility, a level only a single person in all of the Far East could achieve. And if you're considering the possibility of obtaining every single skill, it would be 1 in 100 quintillion. Almost every person only has a single D rank skill, so I'm incredibly thankful for this privilege that was granted to me by the goddess. Fundamentally, when choosing a skill, you would choose the strongest S rank skill and then use it as a base while enhancing it with other skills as much as possible. Makes sense. That's because S rank skills are tremendous powers that could turn you into a hero just by simply having one. Take for example, never mind this, the Summon Demonic Blade. You can summon and wield a demonic blade that corresponds to its user's strength. The Summon Demonic Blade possesses unspeakable capabilities. Even cutting down a mountain with a single swing is considered a commonplace. The Carved Seal of Servility. By touching a person's forehead and making them, you gain complete control over them. You can make as many completely obedient pawns as you desire. However, when carving this seal, since a discerning resistance exists within magic, the practitioner must possess magical power superior to that of their targets. The Conjure Demon. You can use any kind of material to conjure and control otherworldly creatures called demons. You combine primarily corpses and magical stones to create the demon army that you desire. It is highly promising skill. And not only am I choosing the skills that I must put the most consideration into a securing firepower. At any rate, even if the hero was defenseless, completely contrary to expectations, half-hearted attacks won't work on him. They wouldn't even leave a scratch. Holy Fighting Spirit. Clad in Holy Golden Spirit, your attack, defense, and speed are drastically raised, and the difference is overwhelming. But simply having this skill, even an infant could destroy a tank using their bare hands. Its versatility is extremely high, so if you're unsure, you can simply choose this one. Makes sense. At the very least, I need enough firepower to kill him when I attack his vitals, as he is defenseless. Furthermore, there is also versatility and practicality to consider. I need to be able to recover within an unexpected circumstances. So, with those in mind, the skills I've chosen are... Aren't those just lukewarm skills? What a simple choice. The S rank skill you've finally chosen is Hyper Regeneration. There's none better than this. She's actually saying that inside her head. It'll raise the regeneration of everything such as stamina, magic power, passive healing, and so on. It'll be 100 times stronger than what you start with, and depending on your skill, the amount regenerated will rise as well. The one who survives in the end is the one who can run farther than anyone else. And the ability to keep replenishing magical power and bullets of this world is attractive as well. In addition, you become resilient to injury and disease, and the amount of sleep you need is reduced to a minimum as well. And most of all, this will turn into the greatest weapon considering the rules of this world. And your A rank skill is chant weaving. You're surprisingly studious person. Did you have some sorceries that you dreamed of trying out? The sorceries of this world are merely secret technique that allow you to use around almost 100 incantation that were created by the gods. However, as long as you have this skill, chant weaving, you will be able to craft sorceries brand new to the world. Unbound growth limit. The limits for every kind of growth is eliminated. When I chose hyper regeneration, my B rank skill was automatically chosen for me as well, which is the unbound growth limit. By leveraging my knowledge from my previous life, it should be a skill that allow me to achieve an endless number of possibilities. Since people usually never reach their limits, even after an entire life, it's just a B rank skill. But if you build up training with the inexhaustible stamina you get from hyper regeneration, this skill should grant you powers that exceeds your limit. Your C rank skill is unarmed combat, and for D, what's this? This sort of skills existed? I totally forgot about it. Humans are truly fascinating. You sound reluctant. I'm just praising you. After all, I'm sure that even if you pick powerful skill that anyone could think of, you'd never be a match for a monster pack with tons of strong skills like the hero. And that is not an exaggeration. I'm just looking forward to seeing how a human being would handle this, I certainly don't stand a chance in battle. However, if it's assassination, if I simply had training and careful preparation. So your sorcery ability attribute you chose a universal type that can use all 4 basic attributes, huh? All 4 basic, that is earth, fire, wind, water, light magic, and dark magic. Okay. Sorcery in this world is comprised of the basic elements of earth, fire, wind, and water, and the rare elements of light and dark. You are granted 1 or 2 types when you are born. If people with magical power use sorcery and improve their proficiency, they'll be able to imagine new sorceries in their mind and use them. This type has the disadvantage of having the pace at which you are improve your sorcery though. In this world, which consists of super techniques called sorceries, even if there are disadvantages, you should still be able to effectively manipulate the 4 elements. Well, alright. I'll be looking forward to your judgment bearing the tastiest fruit. It's time for your reincarnation. I'm sure it'll be dreadful for you to start over as an infant with your current knowledge and personality, but please, bear with me. Well, I doubt you'd be bored though. And just a heads up, Just because your personality will stay the same doesn't mean you can use that tone of voice right off the bat when you're a kid. Your mother will feel uncomfortably about it. So, you should fix that. And your mother's a beauty too, so don't make some disgusting face when you're sucking her tits. She'll feel turned off. Both my body and soul are dissolving into particles of light. The assassin, aristocrat, Toharde. I shall pray that it will be an environment where I can acquire the minimal nourishment necessary and secure time to train. Okay, so it looks like he is being born. Ah, Sian, please look. Hey, ah. This woman must be my mother. Ah, it's too much. Being in an infant's body is extremely strange. Well, I suppose I can't do anything else now except go with the flow. My adorable Log. So his name is Log. So my name's Log. Everything still looks foggy, but judging from my parents' garments and furnishing in this Afghani room of mine, it appears I have been safely born into an affluent family. I think here's the goddess. Hey, didn't I tell you? Adjust that tone of yours. You're Log now. Oh yeah. Being able to perceive the speech around me. This service is just one day benefit for you. Please remember my words carefully. Cyan. Is this child going to be like Toharde as well? That is right. There are lesions here that can only be removed by assassination. This country needs Toharde. When I heard that I was going to be born to a so-called assassin aristocrat, I didn't expect parental love. I won't repeat the same mistakes. For a guy like me who was raised in the world of assassination ever since I could recall, I listened to Cyan. However, love has always been a performance where I'd use it as a bargaining chip. I promise you, Esri, I won't let Loog die. To think that they were such genuine parents. However, as long as it was here, I'd get that feeling that I would be able to achieve something. And that was something I'm sure I never felt even once up until now. Sweet dreams, Log. Okay guys, so that is the end of the chapter 1.2. We'll be uploading a new video, which is the next chapter, and that is the chapter 2.1. Okay, so please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye bye.